Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of The Last Kingdom in our 4X, and once again we've done a bit of a time skip here. We have got on the engine science research now, but I think that's the only research that we got in during this. In previous episodes we were surveying a lot of asteroids in various systems, and we'll probably continue today as well. But there's a few things that happened here, nothing out of the ordinary really, but we found in the Venusian planet here in Avalon, which is going to be in House Orlanco's territory, we found quite a bit of minerals there. Accessibilities are total only about 1.9 or 1.8. No, it is 1.9. But oh, actually no, it's 1.8. No, it's 9. I can't do maths today, apparently. But anyway, we found a decent bit of minerals there. The accessibilities are not great, but the numbers are pretty good, especially corundium is something that we hadn't really found in large quantities in this region of the galaxy yet, so that's going to be very handy for them. Now, of course, it is a bit toasty planet, and a lot of pressure and all that, so yeah, colonizing that is not going to happen, but they can certainly get some automated mines there and get the corundium out and build up more mines and send them there or something like that. It is also a bit too big for orbital mining, but that's alright. And then we did complete our final gas auction for the time being. We'll probably construct more in due time, but right now we probably won't be constructing more. The fuel situation is now somewhat okay. We got about 7 million liters right now, and once we get some of the extra, well actually that's, yeah, that number is gonna go or slow down a little bit once we start dropping fuel onto, actually that's onto Crasina Imperalis. We've only got 0.2 station there for the time being, but we'll get more. Oh right, and oh yeah, you started doing an overhaul. And Romanov survey 2. Let's have a look at you. You probably, first of all, you need to do your overhaul, so you'll be starting that now. New mineral deposit in one of the comets in Chandrahas. A lot of neutronium, well, 100,000 tons of neutronium anyway. And some thorium, so that's actually not a bad comet by any means. So we'll see. Oh, and the bigger oiler has completed order, so now we have 11 million liters of fuel here. So the fuel shortage, or the fuel crisis, has been averted for the time being. It might return, of course, but hopefully it doesn't do that anytime soon. Mineral deposit in Avalon. Oh, actually, it's a lot of different resources, not massive quantities, but if we have a look at the... it's just a dwarf planet, okay, that makes sense, but it does have a lot of boronite. And decent bit of duranium, and accessibilities are good. So we could mine out that as well. Do a bit of a small mining colony for the House Orlanco there. But that is a long-term plan, so we still haven't even set up the first colonies for them. So, best not to go too far ahead of ourselves. Mineral deposits in one of the comets in Avalon. Okay, let's more titanium. Do we have 2 survey vessels in here? Oh right, yeah, this was a massive system again. Like, that is 30 billion, so the asteroid belt is about 30 billion kilometers away, and, well, the second asteroid belt rather. Do have a smaller one in here. Oh, and highway constructor has completed orders. We should be getting some of the highway constructions or constructors. We're gonna get 2. We're gonna use the Royal Tug and probably one of the small oilers. What we'll do is we'll finally go to the Ekasax. If we go to the system, we should have the range to get over there. We can stabilize a jump point in there. And then what we can do is we can use the Lagrange point in here to get over there. And this system, depending what minerals are there, this might become the base for the Crafters Guild actually. Again, we don't know a lot of the minerals in here. There's one moon that has a lot of minerals, and then another moon that has some boronite, but yeah, a lot of small quantities of various minerals, let's put it that way. And we got another archaeology battalion. We're no longer training any troops. We do have the tug or the troop transport ship on transit right now, I believe. Not entirely sure where it is currently, but it should be arriving home in due time. And then we can transport more of those archaeology battalions to St. Petersburg, because it looks like they are going to be required there. Wait, highway construction, are you... Station of Nagling? I thought you were supposed to be going to... Hold on, so that is the target. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I told you to go to... Wait, you can't go to Barracuda? Why is that? Huh? Okay, well, no, wait, you are in Barracuda. Oh, right, you're on the jump point there. Right, as I never gave you orders to go to Veraz. Well, that makes no sense. I was very confused there for a moment. But now, everything makes sense. We got another research lab. Let's see, what should we place it on? Gonna get the beam fire control range soon. I might want to get the railgun actually a bit sooner so we can start redesigning our ground units a little bit. To make them a bit more effective in combat, perhaps. Orders completed. Highway constructor is now orbiting Veraz. We do not have the highway constructor... what's it called? The jump gauge stabilizer quite yet produced. Right, and we got a commander for the gas oxen 5, that's good. That increases our fuel production. I believe we got 3 military academies so far. Which honestly isn't too bad. At least it's giving us a little bit officers as well as researchers. Certainly have a quick look. How many researchers? Oh, we do have a decent selection of researchers now, so we're not lacking on anything, I don't think. We don't have secondaries on every category, but we at least got one in every research field there. Oh, well, over here right now. Actually, some of them have pretty good bonuses. Not gonna deny that. New commander assigned to the gas oxen. Oh, yeah, that's actually a good one. 15% extra fuel from the gas oxen. And gas oxen does produce close to 1 million liters of fuel per day. Not day, year. Daily production, that would be pretty impressive. Okay, new mineral deposit. Alexandrus survey 2. Okay, so that would be you. Oh yeah, you're going to start your overhaul in a little bit. And we got another archaeology battalion. Oh, I didn't realize that I had... Okay, so how many do we have here? We got 2 over there. Good. Still need to transport some of the regiments over there as well. We did get the contracting battalions in St. Petersburg. I have not restarted the game since then though, so it probably won't be showing up here, which is a bit unfortunate. Probably try to do that between or before the next episode, if I remember. I won't, but we'll see. Probably do that at least once we know that, or once we've surveyed the ruins themselves, so we know that we can start digging. But that may take a while still. I mean, we've got 2 archaeology battalions there for at least 3 years now, maybe 4. Quite a while anyway. Oh, troop transport has returned. Right, you need to load up the archaeology battalion and the other one. Then you can go back to Remover. St. Petersburg, unload all ground units, auto back to Barracuda. I think you'll have enough capacity or range to do this again, so what you'll do is you'll load up the regiment headquarters, because we got 2 of these just for the occasion to unload them in St. Petersburg. One of them will be going with the archaeology battalions, another one will be staying with the construction battalions. So unload all ground units, auto back to Barracuda. You can then refuel at the Barracuda Herd number 2. And then go to Veralis. There we go. Oh, new scientist. Speaking of which, oh, that's energy weapons researcher. 25% bonus. Ooh, actually, that's not bad. But we do have... Actually, we don't have a better one right now. Alright then, well, I suppose we'll switch to that one. Alright, so we'll cancel the project. It was the turret tracking speed that we currently had there. Oh, no, There we go, cancel project. There we go. And then energy weapons. Get started with that. And then we'll actually put in... We got some new particle beam designs. I decided to normalize the rate of fire with these two weapons at 15 seconds right now. It's not the best. I understand that, but it's at least the same rate of fire on both of the weapons, so I think that's gonna be more important. Right, so we'll queue up those. We do have something queued up for the ground unit survey or researcher. Let's actually give something for the logistics, although that is still going to take a while. But I suppose we'll get the boat bay, so we can get some hangars and maybe some fighters eventually. Although the refueling system wouldn't be bad. Or the cargo shuttles. So many good options. Or, well, at least so many options. I'll add that to the queue, then let's see. Defensive systems, we've got the damage control. I think we might want to start getting thermal reduction. Just so the House Orlango can maybe get their stealthy ships eventually. Right, then missile and kinetic weapons. We could increase the ghost cannon launch velocity, but I don't think we need to. Is there anything else here? Missile agility, not really. Reload rate, not really. Ordnance production, so it's just better or bigger railguns, quite frankly. So we probably won't queue up anything right now. I mean, the better ghost cannons might be good for ghost turrets eventually, because those will be fairly effective at shooting down missiles. Of course, railgun, 10cm railguns can do that as well, and they are cheaper, but sometimes not quite as effective at shooting salvos down. Right, so the beamfire control, actually, something needs to be queued up for you, don't we? The thermal sensitivity, that wouldn't be terrible. Planetary sensor strength, I don't think we need that one right now. Flag bridge would be good, so we can get some flagships. Auxiliary control wouldn't be bad either. Actually, ground sensor strength. Oh, actually. And we have got on the science thingies for our research vessels already, although I'm not entirely sure if we built up those or not. We may not have been refitting to that. It was the old design and then we updated because we updated armor, I think. Yeah, so we might not have those on all the ships, or I could be mistaken. You know what, let's get the active ground sensor strength, add that to the queue, and then we're going to redesign our sensors a bit better. I mean, after that we can already start designing our beamfire controls again to be at least a little bit better. Right, but let's keep on going, shall we? Right, more commanders promoted. That's good. I still has a mercasium shortage. Jeez. Okay, let's actually have a look. How bad is the mercasium production compared to the usage? It's not too bad. It's still going to last a while, but I mean, we do have one manned mine there now, so that is going to increase the production a smidgen. Oh, I think we are currently at our max... No, we're not even close to our max annual wealth there. Or racial wealth. It just didn't increase right now, but that's alright. We haven't been doing a lot of shipping, to be fair. So yeah, there's a lot of infrastructure there. St. Petersburg is constructing a few more construction factories. We do have a decent bit of available workers, it's a bit far away to do effective transport of things in here, so that's a bit of a problem. I think Crocinia and Caldera have a bit of an advantage on that. Actually, we can maintain quite a bit in here. We could probably increase the maintenance facility capacity a little bit more, so we can at least maintain one survey vessel guaranteed. The worker shortage is still 90,000 to be fair. But the efficiency is over 96%, so it's not too bad. And how bad, or how well are we? We still need a lot to be produced. But at least the population cap is increasing. Crasinia is actually the biggest colony outside of our home system. It's been that way for a long, to be fair. They don't have Corbomite or Sorium there, but other resources they actually got a decent production now. Combined with that one. Then on Miming over here, our mining colony, actually that has a lot of things. I believe we might have a collection vessel available. Yeah, we got one of these. So I'll just send you to Miming. And go to that one, load all minerals. Water it back to Barracuda and unload that to Veralis. Unload all minerals. I'm just shamelessly abusing the... Well, I wouldn't say abusing, but using the Commerce Guild's ships for my own benefits. I mean, I've been building all the ships for them, so I think they kind of owe me a little bit. Alright, so deployment time exceeded on one of the survey vessels. That's the Faithful Survey 1, I believe. Some commanders are getting experience. Now I'm really curious, how much did you actually get oil from, or fuel from there? Well, you are full, so let's have a look. How much do we have here still? Not massive amounts, 1.8 million, so not too bad. And the extra 2 million is going to take us over 10 million again. Research completely into beamfire control range. Good. So let's actually give it a little bit of a thought here. If we were to give this one, for example, the new one. Oh right, yeah, this is not quite the size that I need. You know what? I'm gonna just quickly to figure out how fast it's gonna be. It's gonna be going 5,000, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, so we don't necessarily need those. Yeah, rid of those for the time being. So 5,000 kilometers per second. We're probably gonna give it the longer range particle beams. So it's gonna have to have at least 100,000 kilometers as the max range. So range. Well, we'll need to go to... Is there no 2.5 size? Nope. That's a bit of a shame. I'll go for 3 size. I mean, that gives us a decent accuracy at the max range, at least. Of the weaponry. Then speed, we need to go up to 5,000 kilometers per second. Well, the closest thing where we can get is 5,100. Okay. So that'll be 128 tons. How much is the current fire control? That would be this one. So that's still saving of 22 tons. That's not too bad, actually. Right, so I suppose we'll create that one. And I'm guessing for the... Just keeping it on the side there. Destroyer Escort the Porcupine. A similar one would work. The speed is going to be the same. Although it doesn't necessarily need quite that high range. So we can lower the size of that to... Yeah, 96 is probably fine. So 85 tons. It just needs to have a decent accuracy at the final fire, because this is basically our point defense ship. So if we put that... let's actually upgrade this name to be... Point defense fire control. Or beam fire control. And then, yeah, that should work. So we'll create that one as well. So we'll have at least some sort of fire control over here. Oh, right, we actually have one over here already, which is the bigger one. So that's going to save us a little bit more room. We might even be able to fit in one extra. Oh, crap. If we want to fit in one extra railgun, that's probably not going to work. We might be able to increase the deployment time and stuff like that, and range, and so forth. I don't necessarily want to put in another railgun, although I could, but at the same time I'd need to then redesign the power plant and all that sort of stuff. Unless we have a smaller one here somewhere. We do have one over here that is 8 output, but that's... we'd have to have 3 of those, and that's not a particularly good option either. Or we could use one of these smaller ones, or older ones, but that's also a rather large extra. I mean, redesigning a new one wouldn't be too bad, but at the same time we are about to get better tech. Actually, since we are about to get better, well, it's still a few years away, but we will get the better reactor tech soon enough. Question is, do I want to delay producing these even further or not? On the other hand, it doesn't have a lot of sensors or anything like that. Only active sensors on this is the active sensors for spotting missiles, which even that isn't particularly big, but it doesn't necessarily need to be able to spot the missiles from too far away, just long enough so that we'll be able to shoot them down. So that should be okay. Yeah, the missile range is 400,000 kilometers. Of course, if they have EMC on their missiles, or electronic countermeasures, so ECM. Yeah, so if they have that, well, it will be a smaller distance, but it's still more than enough to be able to spot them, most likely. Although, if they go extremely quick, the missiles, then we might not be able to spot them at all. That's something to keep in mind. So we might want to increase the sensor range a little bit eventually, but not right now, not right now. So we've got the new fire controls under research, or assigned to be researched. Or at least the option now exists. Right, so let's put the regular fire control first, add that to the queue, and then get the point defense. I want to be able to update our Hornets sooner rather than later. Right, now that we've got that out of the way, let's keep on going, shall we? Maintenance... No, not maintenance, mineral shortage. Jump point is extra... Ooh. Okay, so there's at least 2 extra jump points from there. Interesting. So this part of the system is not too bad, and I forgot to do the... Yeah, nope. I think I already explained that. Got to do that. I'll hopefully try to remember that this time, after the episode, of course. But it's not over yet. Overhaul completed on 2 of the ships. So that would be, I believe, Faithful Survey 2. Oh, no, that one. Who else could it be? It could be Alex... Oh, Romanov? Not Colony, though. You? Yeah, you are currently there. So I'm going to send you to the Collada. Are you currently in... No, you just did your overhaul as well. Oh, it was both of them. Okay, so what you are going to do is you're going to go to Durandal, I think. Yeah, that sounds reasonable. Just making sure that there are... Yeah, there's still survey locations there. Alright, well, let's keep going there. Alexandrus Surveys 1 is currently completed their overhaul as well. So we will send you back to Excalibur. That's basically the only direction that the Alexandrus vessels can be, or like House Alexandrus, generally speaking, can still expand. Right, so we got the highway constructor here. What I'm going to do is I will take the highway constructor 2, and then I think what we'll want to do is we'll want to go to the remover. We want to go to Durandal, release structured ships. And then what you'll probably want to do is you'll want to go to back to Barracuda. You'll want to refuel at the Barracuda herd. Refuel from there, and then you can go back to Nagling. Where's Nagling? There you are. And go back to Skofnung. You'll probably go at least move to that one. Should have the jump gate over there by then. Okay, also possible Survey 1... Or Royal Survey 1 and Royal Survey 2. Oh, did we just... Oh yeah, we just completed chirping. Okay, well, how much do you have fuel? You got a decent bit. Right, and which one is closest? Unexport number 2 is the closest to you, so we'll go through that. And you, do you have orders to go to the... No, you don't. You are going to need more maintenance supply points though. So resupply, and after that you can probably find your way back to honestly, let's go to Shamshir. I don't remember if there was something over here that we still need to survey. I believe they may have... Well, actually, we can easily check that, can't we? Except that's not the correct one. Yeah, Shamshir, there seems to be something, so let's have a quick look at that. Is it the comet? Or is there something further away? No, I think it's just... Oh yeah, the comet is probably a bit far away, isn't it? Yeah, it's more than 10 billion. Or did we survey that? All comets... Yeah, there's the Comet 1, okay. So why don't you go to Shamshir, Comet 1, Geological Survey. Get over with that. But we are now out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.